Hello everybody and welcome to Moonmoth, and we are in the area just as you enter Moonmoth, and if you remember, this is where I did the Easter egg hunt for the family. So today's job is going to be finding all that foil and seeing that they've got the Easter eggs. Just a brief sweep around here, and this tree, if I stand beside it, that's my height there. We've got a break good 3.5 foot above it, and you can see where that goes up into that area there, but no reason for that to be broken because there's nothing else around at that height that would have come down and knocked that down. Okay, I have my backpack on and we'll see if we can find any Easter egg wrappers, and they were in brightly coloured metal foil. It's lovely, lovely soft ground, this. It's like walking on a rug. It's very, very soft. So I'm just connecting here with a Fenian. I just asked her if they were able to get these eggs okay, these chocolate eggs. She says yes, they were gone on the evening that I put them down. That's funny. Can't even see any sign of any foil paper yet. Let's have a look. Oh, we have spotted some, nothing in it. And the problem is, as you can see, having a look around this forest, I have absolutely no idea where I put them. So if they've missed one, it should stand out like a sore thumb. Found another one, folks. Found another one. Any chocolate left? Just a little tiny piece of paper. So that was blue, and I can spot some more. I thought I saw some more blue over here. Any egg left? Chocolate has all gone. Oh! It's like Theseus and the Minotaur, isn't it? Be able to find a way out, just follow the eggs. All the paper has completely been shredded, well, peeled off. More there. Got that, that was blue. She's saying that they loved those eggs. Isn't that bird song amazing? This is just at the start of the forest that is Moonmoth. As you enter that, and about a mile in that direction, there is the old gifting site, which is really, really inaccessible now. But the bird song here is quite beautiful. I think we might have spotted that the last time we came. Front leg of a deer, perhaps. Another bit of it. 2 deer bones. Nothing else remaining, just two deer bones. Here we have a stump, very old stump, and this is something that I've noticed. I don't know if you see it on the forests where you are. See if you can find any, but it's something about leaving cones on a stump, and I don't think it's the people. I've just heard her saying it's very elemental. Like all of this stuff. Who does this kind of thing? You could say it's just naturally fallen. It's unusual. It's really unusual. I mean, who plants cones? You know, when you see a cone like this sitting upright, who plants it in there? Somebody's stuck it in the ground. This looks like part of the hind leg of a deer. So that's 3 bones for this deer all around here, and we did not see these. We did not notice these when we came here. Because they're so white in amongst all of this greenery, I think we would have noticed it. We've got a reasonably warm day today. It's 20, which is warm for this part of the country, and early for us. When I spoke before about elemental, this is quite interesting to me. I've held off for quite some time doing things regarding elementals. I have been made aware of them. Some have made their presence known, and I believe they can be very, very helpful for what we are doing and what we are learning. And what I'm trying to do is to sort of understand one part at a time, if you like, one page at a time. So have an understanding of the people, and I believe that the people work alongside, complementary to one another. Elemental, they all have their jobs in what they do. When I say job, what I really mean is purpose. I think there's purpose is the phrase I should be using. I'm struggling to find any more wrappers, folks. Really struggling. Oh, it's a proper lovely little glade, isn't it? Beautiful glades. There's a stump here, right in the middle. And I'm just asking if this would be an acceptable place to leave some things that we have brought. I say we. I have brought. But the gifts come from us all. You as well. So actually, when we look around this little place here, it's flattened. It's got a beautiful shade. You could see anything that was coming from any direction. So what we have here is some walnuts, some Brazil nuts, some pecans, our usual lovely incense sticks, the peanut butter, and some banana bread. Oh, you've no idea how superb that smelt when I took that out of the packet this morning. Then some apples. So that's our gift for the family today, and this is the area. So this is the area where we are. Listen to that. Isn't that amazing? my first acknowledgement today will be for the elementals, who I believe do help considerably. Don't know all that they do. It's kind of tricky learning so much or trying to get your head round so much at the same time. So the chief of the Fae, we have met before, extremely pleasant and ancient energy called Cadbois. And so I'm going to acknowledge Cadbois because I know that he and his clan of Fae have been very instrumental in helping with what we do, with our explorations. So to Cadbois, good morning. Then our second friend, I believe, is Elfin, and his name is Vub, V-U-H-B, and I don't usually get sight of him or his little friends, shall we say. When I say sight, it's like corner of the eye movement. If you imagine a very dark runner bean, it's usually late, after sun has set, ready for evening, and you just get sight of it, corner of the eye. And I think that's them wanting to be known. I do get very, the energy that I have from them is really, really strong, and it drains you physically very, very quickly. So I'm careful about using their names and careful about interacting, not because I don't want to, purely because the energy is so strong. And the other chap we've met before was Hoftarder, and I believe he was a Woodrose, and he is at the other site. So Hoftarder, very willing to assist, very interesting, very helpful, also an ancient energy. I haven't quite sussed the age group of Vub yet. I need to spend some time, and I believe Vub is the leader of his, I think they're Elfin, of his group. So I'm just wanting to acknowledge those because we see so many of the elementals showing themselves in the videos that we do. And one of the things is that if they wish to step forward and assist, and I'm going to ask them to do this with great care and with the assistance of a Fenian, a Bak, and Dacia Gaia, because like I say, their energy is incredibly strong, and I find the balance is very difficult for me. It just drains you, physically drains you. More foil. So we haven't really found very much in the remains of the foil. So my thought is that they've taken them elsewhere and chosen to eat them elsewhere, which is fine. Whatever they wish to do. So, you know, when we look at the imagery and the photographs we have, the video, and I'll do a few screenshots of videos, and things appear, and I don't think they are the people, and I think they are elemental, but I don't know. There are hundreds of faces, and so it's very good, I think, for us to acknowledge them. I really feel it's time now to not only acknowledge them, but if they're prepared as well to work with us. I don't know what you feel about this, whether you think it's a step too far, but let's say for sure all of this, absolutely all of this for sure, is connected. There is no ifs and buts about it. This is just storm damage. This is not the people, this is storm damage. When they are taking a tree down, for whatever reason, it's not haphazard, vandalistic like that. It's for a purpose, for the energy, for the purpose of the energy. And elemental use some of the same stuff. And I believe that the Futhark that we see, which is a universal language, it can be read by both elemental, by us if we bother to learn it, by the people. One thing I'm really curious about, and I'm going to ask now, is from Athenian. So do animals read Futhark? So what she's telling me here is they don't read in the same way as you or I might read a book, read letters, but they read the energy. They read the energy from it. Basically, I think this is the thought process, the intent and the thought process. So I've just asked Athenian how everybody is, and she says Kaith gets tired quite quickly, quite easily, but they are all glowing. She says glowing. It's like a fighting fit, you know. We're okay, we're well, glowing with good health. And she's just said new beginnings ahead. New beginnings ahead. That's interesting. That is really interesting. There's only a little bit of it there. That looks like a big toe. See this here? There? Can't make out that. Well, there you are. I wonder if you can see that. There we are. That looks like a toe. See if we can find anything else. Was this one of the children? She's saying most likely. Most likely. Oh. That's just a bit of the grass. Not a hint of any of the chocolate left. It's looking a bit swampy down there. And I did not come this far over when I left the eggs. I did not come this far over. Okay. So that was quite a nice little trail through the forest this morning. Sorry, I've walked through so many spider webs. Yeah. I hope you've enjoyed this morning. Nice little bit of bird song. So I'm just going to continue to walk probably down this way a little bit, see what you think, see what shows up, see if any of the elementals wish to show in the videos. That's quite complex, isn't it? Quite complicated design. Like a V shape. Then going into that, which wanders off down here. Star shape sort of gathering there. This is the first aircraft I've heard fly over here for a very, very long time. Don't know what it's doing there, but we assume it's fallen. Well, thank you. Thank you for watching today. And thank you for sharing so many of your thoughts. It's some fantastic questions and responses. I think it's really interesting that we can all do this as one big family and learn. And hopefully when we see other channels, we might be able to pick up something from them. And hopefully all of this adds to a knowledge base, because that's what it's all about. We're all trying to learn. I don't think it's all about the here and now. I think there's much, much more to learn. So from here at Moonmoth to everybody out there, have a fantastic day, and let's hope everything turns out sunny wherever you are. Bye!